Young Indians. India is having a young Indian population of approximately 40 crores at the age between 2018 to 35. It means the Indian young generation, young people percentage, the strength and capacity building for future India. This demography advantage is available only to India when compared to other countries of the world. Some of the countries' population is filled with old age people, and some of the countries' population filled with too young child population. So, India, one of the advantage for India is young Indians. They constitute around 40% of Indian population. This demography of young Indians will continue for another next half a century, means next 50 years. So, how can we take advantage of this young Indians demography? The young Indians should be equipped with education qualification, with skill development, training, and experience to be capable to undertake any employment, self entrepreneurship, self employed after completing his education. For this purpose, to achieve the purpose of making the young Indians employed with capabilities, the Indian companies are using the CSR route to improve the performance of young Indians. The Indian companies are trying to improve the skill, upskill, reskill, along with education for the benefit of young Indians and for their longer term benefit for the companies as well as for the future of the young Indians. This corporate India is using the education and skilling from the school level onwards, especially with the digital literacy. The young Indian student should have the knowledge of subject with education, skilling, practical experience, training, and the Indian companies are trying to improve the education standards filled with capabilities for the young Indians. Main large companies of India, all large companies are using CSR funds to roll out the classrooms as smart classrooms, especially for the students who are underprivileged, those who are learning in government schools, and also upgrading the training knowledge of teachers, education infrastructure, and driving digital inclusion. All these are helping to all the companies are trying to improve the performance, improve the efficiency of students through through these upskilling programs. This education in this model of education will ensure the students of government schools and those schools which are not having sufficient resources and where the poor students are studying will improve the knowledge and skills, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Until now, around 39,000 students has been trained. The students from 6th class to 8th class has been trained in 205 schools, and 700 more than 700 teachers were trained to adopt this technology. The large Indian companies are planning to scale up by introducing programs to schools, companies pan India by integrating teachers training through government training institutes. Means these companies are trying to integrate the government training institutes with teachers training institutes so that the teachers will be having knowledge of training to the young Indian students of government schools. The community initiative Shiksha, which has impacted over 3.5 million children so far, aims to remedy learning gaps between the education infra, marginalized and underserved communities through education. This Shiksha Abhiyan is helping the students of poor and lower middle class people and middle class students to upgrade their knowledge, to empower them with skill required to undertake employment opportunities and to improve the efficiency. Strengthening impact by forging newer and deeper partnerships. This initiative by large companies of India through CSR is helping to improve the innovative technology, and also they are collaborating with non-government organizations, government authorities, and community centers to improve more and more children building programs with a long-term vision. The companies are trying to scale up education and skilling initiative by identifying successful models and supporting their implementation in different states, aspirational districts. Means the companies are selecting some backward schools to adopt and upgrade the education schools with enhanced infrastructure and to make the students trained with education and skill along with the help of the trained teachers. These will help to make the student efficient enough and to have more capabilities. By collaborating with organizations, these companies are trying to reach large number of government school students. The government is also encouraging the corporates to undertake such programs in as many as more education institutions to upgrade, to skill up the young students. These companies' initiatives through CSR is helping nearly 450 lakhs students in 500 government schools, 7,500 after-school centers across 17 states in English and other local languages. All these are helping with the support of 20 partners, including 6 CSR corporate foundations. Means every large company is trying to enhance the efficiency, enhance the productivity, enhance the knowledge, education qualification of young Indian, along with skill and digital literacy. All this will help the student to improve, to become self-sufficient, to have employment opportunities with trained experience and as well as ready to take up any opportunity after completing his education. This initiative by the large companies is highly appreciable, and using the CSR route is also will help to improve the efficiency and better utilization of human resources in the longer period.